First thing, school sports day is attended by 250 pupils. How many events is there? I count the long jump as the first one. The high jump is the second one. 2 events. 2 events means how many ellipses or circles? 2 circles. And the fact that some of them didn't do any of it means a rectangle will be there, even though I press the square button. Now, there you go. Now, first thing you're going to do is what we call event high jump. L can be the long jump, H can be the high jump. Okay. Now, okay, here we go. Do we know how many did both? Does it say in the question how many did both the high jump and the long jump?
No.
No. You always start from the middle and work your way out. Here is the middle. It's always the intersection. The intersection is where you go to first. If you don't know the number, what do? You put in an X. Okay? Now, for argument's sake, if 70 people did the long jump, these are false numbers, by the way. I'm just going to make up some false numbers for you, okay? I'm going to call that 70, I'm going to call that 60, and I'm going to call this one, just for argument's sake, 3. I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many people did the long jump? 73. Because 70 did the long jump only, 3 of them did the long jump and the high jump. This makes it 73. How many people did the high jump only?
63.
63. Oh, sorry. High jump only, 60. High jump, 63. That makes sense? Next thing, imagine this. Imagine I told you 70 people in total did the long jump, 60 people in total did the high jump, but then I said, well, 20 of them did both. Is there still 70 people doing the long jump? No. What do I have to change this to? I have to change it into 70 take away 20, which is? And what do I have to do with the other one? 60 take away 20, which is? 40. So I have to make sure that these 2 added together add up to 60, and these 2 added together would add up to 70. Now here's what we're going to do next, okay? We're going to do a little test here. Okay, we agreed that X in the middle, didn't we? How many people did the long jump? 70. How many people are currently in the long jump circle? 70 plus. 70 plus X is too large. How do I fix that? What happens if I took away X? What would happen? So why don't we put a minus X in here? Add them together now. 70 minus X plus X? 70. And that's what we're looking for. 70 in total. What do I put in the high jump section? 40. 40 minus X. Add them together. X plus 40 minus X?
40.
Just 40, isn't it? Great. 160 pupils did not take part in either of the 2 jump events. So what do we have out here? 160. Can anybody tell me what should the 3 circles add up to then? They shouldn't add up to 250.
90.
They should add up to 90. Danny, how did you get 90?
Because 250 take away 160 is 90.
Yeah. If 160 of them didn't do the sports, that means 90 of them did. So these 3 circles added together should equal 90. Let's find out. 70 minus X plus 40 take away X. What does all that have to equal? 90. What cancels? 2 of them cancel. What's left over? 70 plus 40. 110 take away X. 90. What's X? 20. Let's fill this back in. If this is 20, what does it make this one? And if that's 40, what does it make this one? 20 plus 20 plus 50? 90. 90 plus 160? 250. What does the question want from us? Long jump only. How many did the long jump only? 50. How many did the long jump? 70. So long jump only is 50. Alright. Same deal again. Question 6. It gives me a bunch of Gives me a bunch of symbols, doesn't it? That looks difficult. See the way there's a U. What does a U usually signify? And what shape does that signify? Rectangle. How many letters do you have? How many letters do you have? Apart from U. 2. So that's P and that's Q. Okay, I actually might make them a bit more, yeah, that way. Alright. Alright. And there you go. Bit better now. Okay, that's a bit better. Now, U on the outside. There's 57 people in here. Okay? How many people are in the middle? Always start with the middle. 10. How many people are meant to be inside a P? 31. What happens if I put 31 here? It's wrong because now I'd have 41 people inside a P. So what do I have to do? 21. How many people inside Q? 28 in total, which puts this as 18. Okay. Hashtag. How many people are in P but not Q? Oh, sorry, one other thing. 57 people. Take away 21. Take away 10. Take away 18. 8 people on the outside. Okay. How many people are in P but not in Q? Huh? 21. How many people are inside a U but not inside P union Q? Inside U but not allowed in P and Q? 8. How many people are outside, see the little complement here? That means outside P intersection Q. 8, 18, and 21, which gets me 47. Any questions? I'm going to pause you there. Question 8. Done for you. Alright. What does it tell us about B? How many people are in B? 41. What does that mean about the two of these added together? Equals 41. So, 2x plus x minus 4 equals 41. Now what? X equals, 3x equals 45, x equals, anybody? 15. So what's this now? 2x, 15 take away 4, 3 times 15, 4 times 15, take away 3. There you go. A intersection B, 30. The amount of people in A but not allowed in B. The amount of people in the full set but you're not allowed in A or B. The amount of people in A and B but they're not allowed B, A and B. They're not allowed B the intersection. 45 plus 11. 56. Excellent. Alright, let's drive on. 15 being the last one we're going to do. Oh, maximum and minimum. Alright, we're going to have fun here. Okay. This is tough. We have 8 minutes on the we have 8 minutes on the clock. Okay. Shh. Lads, be quiet please. Really need your sound in here. Now this maximum minimum stuff is the hardest part of it, of the course, okay? Sorry, it's the hardest part of sets. So we need you dialed in, okay? So once again, how do I know there's a square or a rectangle? The U's there. How do I know I'm only dealing with 2 circles? P and Q, 2 letters, okay? Now here's what we're going to do. P, Q, U. Okay, can anybody tell me, okay, can anybody tell me what is, did they give us an intersection? what letter can I put in? X. Okay? Nextly, what should go here? 28 minus X. Over here. Perfect, right? Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to toy around with the numbers a wee bit, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to group this, and then I'm going to reduce it. Okay? Everybody happy with that? Next thing I'm going to do is going to copy it. Actually clone it even. I'll copy and paste it over here. Let's hope I'm allowed to rub it out and stuff, okay? Now, what I'm going to argue is, can anybody tell me? Yes, I'm allowed to rub out stuff, okay? Right. What's the minimum value of X I could have? The minimum value of X.
0.
I could have 0, couldn't I? As in there's no intersection. Would you agree with that? Okay, so what happens if I put in X equals 0? Let's find out. 0 here. So what does that make the other two? 28. Okay, yeah. What's that make this one? 11. And the whole thing has to add up to what? Has to add up to 40. Do I currently add up to 40? So what can I put on the outside? 1. Okay. Now, we're going to try this again. This time, I don't want the largest value of... the smallest value of the intersection. I want the largest intersection you can give me. Okay, so what's the largest value I could have on the intersection? Yes, sir. What's the largest value of X I'm allowed in the middle? If there's 28 people play one sport and 11 people play the other sport, what's the maximum number that can play both? No, that 39 is the number that could play both sports individually. 11, exactly. Only 11, if let's say 28 people play basketball, 11 people play hockey, what's the maximum number of people that can play both? If you only have 11 hockey players, you can only have 11 people that can do both. Does that make sense? So what can I set the X value to then? I'm going to set the X value to 11, and then I'm going to experiment to see what happens. I'm going to experiment to see what happens on here, right? So let's have a look-see. Okay, guys, ready? Shh. Now, 11. What does that put this to? 0. Nobody does Q only. Anybody that does Q also happens to do P. How many people do P only? 17. Okay. Now, how many people are on the outside? How many people on the outside? 12, isn't there? Because it has to add up to 40. Now here's my question for you. On the Venn diagram, find the maximum value of P union Q complement. Everybody outside of P union Q. Which one's bigger, 1 or 12? 12. So 12 is the answer for that one. Using the Venn diagram, find, sorry, you're right, I'm wrong. The minimum value is the first question. Find the minimum value of P union Q, which is 1. Second one, find the maximum value of P union Q. 12. Is that alright with you guys? Okay, just pause it for a sec. Are we ready? How many ellipses? 2. Okay. Now, next thing. P is 10. So that means 10 minus X and X. Q. 11 minus X. Okay. Find the maximum value of P union Q. Well, as we said earlier, there's two separate scenarios that can happen, okay? Control G, then 2 Control D's then. Okay, there's my, sorry, I haven't got my Q there, do I? Q. Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is Control D, and then Control D. Alright, there's my 2 new ones, okay? First thing, it tells me I'm not allowed to set X to 0. How do I know that? What does it say about the intersection?
It
has to
be bigger than 2.
Bigger than 2. So what's the minimum value I'm allowed to have? 2. So what does that put the rest of the numbers to? 8 and 8 and 9. Okay, no worries. Now, what about the next one? P. What happens if I want the maximum value? What's the maximum intersection I'm allowed to have? 10 is correct. Okay? What does that move the outside one to? 0. And the other one? 1. Out of interest, which one has the maximum value of P union Q? Add the first one up together. 10 plus 9? 19. Add the second one up together. And there's your maximum and minimum done again. Okay. Krill.